for quant, we'll go question by question and then we'll discuss which question maybe you should have attempted in first round or second round and whatever. Okay. So this question is, Sean, the ship is tied to the corner of a barn and that is rectangular farm building with this dimension. Okay, this question we did attempted in the first MasterCat as well. Anyone who was there, do you remember that this question was there in first MasterCat as well? Okay, we'll just go through it again. So this question says that there is this rectangular farm building. This is a barn and this has measurements of 40 and 20. And it's tied with a rope of length 50 feet. So this is a length. This is 50 feet. Let's assume it's tied here. Okay. And no trees and obstructions are there in the way. So approximate maximum area of grass. If the barn is surrounded by grass on all sides, so it can move from here till here, like this will be 30. And it can go up till here. Now, after it goes till here, it cannot enter the barn. This rope cannot enter, like move in the barn. So this will be 30. And this, and from here also, this extends to 10. And this will be 50. And then from here also this cannot move inside barn, so this will be 10. Okay. So what is the approximate area of the grass? That will be 3/4 of this 50 feet radius. 3/4 of 50 square. And 1/4 of this 30 feet. And 1/4 of 10. Okay. Are you able to understand? This is like this shaded area. This is the one which will be covered, like which he can eat. 1/4. See this. See, you understand that this is a right angle triangle since this is like the rectangle. So this will be a quadrant. That's why I have taken it as 1/4. This is 30. Okay, this is your sector. Is it fine? Yeah. Now will you be able to calculate this, or do you want me to do this? You can just take out this pi by 4 and this will be 3 into 50 square plus 50 square plus 10 square. Is it fine? Yeah, we'll do. Okay. So this test, check this out. So this is the question you should attempt in the second round. Don't go for it in the first round. Because now after solving this is easy, but you may or may not know if you like this seems to be a little typical. But if you are someone with like 99.5 percentile plus, then it's okay. You could have attempted in like first round also. Okay. And just make sure that you don't spend more than 3 minutes on any question in first round. Now this question says, Atreya buys some apples for rupees 30 a dozen and equal number of mangoes for rupees 24. And he sells all the purchased fruits for rupees 33. See, this seems a bit easy. Like you just need to make this profit and loss. So average price per dozen, like it has bite, for example, this is X dozen, then this is also X dozen. So average price per dozen of fruit will be 27 from here. Okay. And then he sells all the purchased fruits like 2x at 33. So per dozen profit per dozen is that is 33 minus 27. Okay. That is 6 rupees. And then total profit is rupees 300. So how many fruits Atreya has sold? that gives you 300 by 6. So that is equal to 50. This is 2x. Okay. So how many dozens of fruits did he buy together? So it has been asked for total number of fruits only. So that will be 50. Okay, got it? So this is an easy question. Okay, you should have attempted it in like first go. Yeah, okay. Our next question is, there are three different positive integers have a sum of 20 and the maximum and minimum product. Okay, this is easy. If you know that minimum product is when the numbers are totally different. Okay, so for example, like this three sum of integers, this can be maybe 1, 2, and 17. Okay, so this will have minimum products, and then if I go for like suppose this is 6 this is 18. Let's do this 5, 7, and 8. Okay. So this will have maximum product, like the minimum, the difference between the numbers, the minimum the product is. Okay. You understand this point? Yes. Guys, come on, we need a little more energy. Okay. Yeah, where are the other people? Have you solved this? Yeah. Okay, so the minimum product will be this when the numbers are very different. So I have taken the minimum number, and to complete the sum, I have taken this as 17. So the product will be 34. Here it will be 56 5. This gives you 280. So the difference is 246. Okay, got it? Yeah, okay. Now let's move to this question. Okay, so you can easily understand what you need to do here is, see, this is kind of a medium question you could have attempted in second round also. So if we simplify, this gives you 3 into 2x minus 1 minus 2, 2x minus 2 is equals to 2 to the power 2x. So we'll just take this 3 one side minus 3 to the, this is the plus equals to 2 to the power 2x plus. Now what you can do is you can take out 3 to the power x common. This will be 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 cube is equals to 2 to the power 2x. 1 plus 1 by 4. Okay. So maybe this is 3 by 2, 2 to the power x. This will be 27 and this will become 10 by 20. Okay, let's not do this. Let's do 3 to the power 2x into 10 to the power. Okay, just add this and we'll get 5 by 4. So we can cancel this down. Okay, so what we have 3 to the power 2x by 2 to the power 2x is equals to 1 by 4 upon 2 by 27. So that gives you 27 by 8, which is 3 by 2 to the power cube. Now 2x is 3. So x is 3 by 2. Okay. Yes. Getting this was easy question. Maybe if you have solved it little bit, you could have understand that you could easily do it in like one or 2 minutes. Yeah. So now this question, if you are aware of the number theory or factor theory, then you can solve this. Just don't pick this up in first round, okay? This is the question you can pick it up in second round. Now, what we'll do is we'll split this into 3, 3, 3, 0 plus 3 to the power 4, 4, 4, 4. Now, if you know the binomial expansion, it goes on something like if it is x plus a to the power n, it goes on something like x to the power n, e to the power 0. Okay, something like this. Now, the only point, see, this is divisible 5 by 5. So up till this comes, like till x to the power 1, all the numbers will be divisible and then when this will be like NCN x to the power 0 a to the power n, that means 4444 Cn, that's 1, and x, that this is 0, and that will be 3 to the power 444. So effectively we have to calculate the remainder of these number when divided by 5. This is okay with you guys? You got it? Yes? And similarly for this, I'll expand it as 4440 plus 4 to the power 333. So for this also I'll have 1 into 4 to the power by 5. Okay. Now for 3, the see, for 3's multiple, see, this is 9, 27, 81, and the remainder is in the form of like if you divide by 5, that will be like see, 3 to the power 1, and 3 to the power 2 is the last number is 3, then you have 9, then you have 7, then 1, and then it again come back to 3. Okay, you know this? Yeah. So this follows a format of 3 to the power 4k. So whenever you divide by 5, you're getting my point. Yeah. And for this 4, the first multiple, like 4, able to see the screen now? Just tell me. Yeah. Okay. So this follows the format of 2k plus 1. Okay. And then this is 3333. This is of the form 2k plus 1 only. Like that will be 3332 plus 1. So remainder here will be 4. And when both of these are divided by 5, this will be 0. Okay. You get this? Yeah. Are you able to get this? Yes. Okay. So this was not a very easy question and you could have attempted it in the second round. Okay. But if you have practiced this type of questions enough, then you would know that how to attempt this question. Okay. Now let's move here. So there are two varieties of fruits, A and B. Vendor sold 1/3 of the variety at 10, 1/4 at 11, 1/5 at 12, and 1/7 and he consumed the remaining. So how many he sold? 1/3 plus 1/4 plus 1/5 plus and rest he consumed, and number of varieties like fruits in variety B, that is equal to number of fruits sold, equal to this. And see, then this minimum number of fruits can be the multiple, like the LCM. Okay, minimum, like the total number of fruits in category A sold by the vendor. Okay, the fruit in category A sold by equals to multiple. Are you getting my point? Like he's selling this fruit integrally. He's not selling half. Okay. So what is the LCM? 7 5 is 35, 4 is 140. This is 420. Now it's given that total number of fruits in variety A is less than B. So no, like if we take its multiple, then it's going to be more than 510. So this is not possible. So number of fruits in each fruit is 420. Okay. Do you get how we are coming onto this? Okay. Voice break. Were you able to catch or do you want me to repeat this question? Guys, you are able to with this question, or do you want me to repeat? Come on, tell me fast. Yes, yeah, okay. So, acha, I'll repeat. I'll repeat once. See, the vendor sold 1/3, 1/4, 1/5, and 1/7 of the total number of fruits in category A. Okay, and not relevant here that how many for them he sold. Okay, you need to filter out the unimportant information from the question. This is very, very important. Okay, this is of no use. Now, what we are given is, see, the number of fruits he sold of category A, that has to be multiple of 3, 4, 5, and 7. Obviously, because he won't be selling like the half fruit, right? He would be selling integral amount of fruits. So when we took this LCM, this came out to be 420, and the total number of fruits in variety A is less than 510 already. We know this. So we cannot take any multiple. This has to be number of fruits sold has to be 420, and then he can consume maximum as 510 minus 420, but that is also irrelevant. Now, number of fruits in variety B is equal to fruits sold by variety A. So that is 420. This is how we have arrived. Okay. Is this fine? Pratik, is this fine with you? Yeah. Okay. Let's move then. Now, this is if n is equal to 576. How many solutions exist for this? So here what you can do is simply just put n equal to 576. This will be a bit lengthy, like you have to do a lot of calculations. But I think if you take the square root, you'll be easily able to find the number of x which come in this range. Okay. Used calculator, yeah, you can use that. That's fine because that is the easiest way. Okay, so do you want me to do this question? I think this is pretty straightforward. You could have used calculator and solved it easily. Yeah, we can skip this. Cool. See, now 5 boys and 3 girls can complete a work in 12 days, and okay. So what we'll do here is, let's assume that total amount of work is a multiple of these two. Okay, so that is, that is 84. So I'm assuming that the total amount of work 84 units. Now 5 boys, let each boy, now ratio of the time taken by 1 boy and 2 girls to complete the work to the time taken by 2 boys and 1 girl. Okay. So this is simple. Now what you can do is, this is like you have two equation, two unknown. So you can get B and G, and then you'll get B plus 2G. So just divide 84 by B plus 2G upon 84 by 2B plus G. So this ratio will be equals to 2B plus G by B plus 2G. Okay, you can solve this out. Just multiply. You can do this into 4 into 5, and you should be able to call B, like calculate B and G. Lagging, lot of lag. Guys, you were able to hear, huh? Should I repeat this again, or you are able to follow? Yes, you got this. What I told. Now it's okay. You can move on. Yeah. Okay. So just solve this once, and you should be good to. Now this question. So see, number of digits. If you know the basics of logarithms, you know that number of digits is equals to characteristic of log of this value plus 1. How many of you know this? How many of you have studied logarithms basic? Yes, you know. Okay, then it's fine. So for calculating this characteristic, this will be 11 log of 30 plus 1. And this will be 11 times of, we have 2 into 3 into 5. This one. This can be written as 11 times of log 2. This log 3. This log 5. This one. So you can easily put up these values, multiply by 11 and see the characteristic. So characteristic, for example, 16.xx. This is the characteristic. Okay. Are you getting? Yeah, characteristic and Mantissa, but don't add one. Or we need to add. Okay, that's the point you might have missed. Okay. So just remember the formula. This is very easy question. If you know the basics, that's what I was talking about. If you don't know the basics, you will have to skip this question. There is no way you can solve it otherwise. Okay. Now let's move to this question. So in a 5-digit number, okay, let's assume the 5-digit number to be ABCD. Fifth rightmost digit E is equals to average of first three. Okay, E is equals to A plus B plus C. Second digit B is equals to 2A. Okay. And third digit is sum of first two digits. So C is equals to A plus B. And fourth digit is sum of second and fifth. D is equals to P plus C. Largest possible value of fourth digit. Okay. So C, now just put it in this equation. C is equals to 3A. P is equals to 2A. And see, in this equation, 3 is equals to A plus 2A plus 3. This gives me 6A implies E is equals to 2A. Okay. Here D is equals to 2A plus 2A, 4A. So max value C, D can be, it, this has to be between 0 to 9. Okay. So A, for maximum value of D, we can keep A is equals to 2. Okay. All of these have to be integral, right? So D will be maximum 4 into 2, that is 8. Are you getting it? Easy? Yeah. Why 2? See, what else? We need to maximize D. Okay, D is 4A and that has to be maximized. And D can be between 0 to 9 only. Okay. So what value of A should I put? And it has to be also integer to maximize. Got it? Yeah, it's easy. It's easy. Just need to simplify the information to make it easy. Okay. Now, this question, a school has two sections. There are 40 students in section A with an average of 13 years, and two students move from section A to B. But the average age in A remains constant. Okay, so the average age of those two students who moved from A to B, that was also 13. So that means there is an addition of 2 into 13. That's the addition. Now, due to transfer, average age of students in section B increases by the year. Okay, so consider the number of students here is N and age initially is A, average. Okay, average age initially. Now what has happened is, and if the original average age, this is a positive integer. What can be maximum number of students that section B now has? This is initial. So initially the total age for B was N into A, and now it is plus 26. This is equals to N plus 2 into A plus 1. You understand this equation? Yeah. So this is equals to Na plus 2A plus N plus 2. And this is N plus 26. So I can cancel out Na and I'll get 2A plus N is equals to 24. Now see, it's mentioned that we need to maximize the number of students N. And the number of students now will be n plus 2. Okay. This will be n becoming n plus 2, and we need to find this out. So this is positive integer. A is a positive integer. Okay. So this minimum can be 1, right? So if we put it as 1, we get n as 22. And now this will become n plus 2 equals to 24. Okay. So this will be one of the, right? Is this clear? Yeah. Okay. Now next question. See, this was not very easy question. You could have come back to it in second round. Okay. Now the next question is, a station reservoir is emptied every day at a fixed time, and then after which two pumps, either pump A or B, both start working until the reservoir is filled. Now on Monday, A alone was filling and it completed at 9 p.m. Suppose it starts at filling like T. Like it takes tea time, okay, on Monday. Then on Tuesday, B fills at 7 p.m. That means for B, it takes T minus 2 hours. Okay. If this takes T hours, then B takes T minus 2 hours. Okay. Now on Wednesday, what has happened? That A alone worked till 6 p.m. That means A worked for T minus 3 hours. Since it took T hours till 9 p.m. So at 6 p.m. it took T hours. Okay. And then B worked for 2 hours. Plus B worked for 2 hours. Now, how much time was the reservoir filled on Thursday if both started working simultaneously? Okay. So let's do one thing, that let's assume there is some volume V, and there is an efficiency like with the rate which it fills, that is E. Okay, so I'm assuming this is V, this is V. So V is equals to E into T. Like volume will be fixed. Okay, this is not A, this is fixed for the reservoir. Okay. And this is EB. Now V is equal to EB minus EB into T minus 2. And then also for here we can write as EA into T minus 3 plus 2 into EB. This is also E. Okay. So for example, if I equate this EAT minus 3EA plus 2EB equals to EAT. So I can come at this equation. See, this is a tough question, guys. We are getting it. 3EA. So EA will be 2 by third of EB. So what do I can, like, let's equate this to now. EAT is equals to EB T minus 2. And EA is 2 by 3 EB. Yeah. So this gives you 2T equals to 3T minus 6. That means 6 is equals to T. So this 6 hours. That means the filling of the pumps used to start at 3 p.m. Okay. Are you able to follow this? Now if both of them start simultaneously, this takes 6 hours, this takes 4 hours. Okay. That means let's assume that there is 12 units of work. So for each hour, it takes, like, it fills 2 units per hour, and this fills 3 units per hour. So if both of them are working simultaneously, that is 5 units per hour. So number of hours they will take, hours A and B together take, that will be 12.9. Okay, this is 2.4 hours. So that will be 0.4 hours means 60 minutes. That is 24 minutes. Okay, so that is 2 hours 24 minutes. Okay, got this point? Yeah. See, and also don't make this mistake. You get this 2.4 hours. Don't go and strictly like mark this 2 hours 40 minutes. This is 2.4 hours and 0.4 hour is 24 minutes. Okay. This is very common silly mistake that you might make. Are you able to understand? Yeah. Let's move. See, this is like medium level question. You don't need to pick it up in the first round. This can take time. Okay. Now there are 10 locks and each lock can be opened by only one key. And no two locks can be opened by the same key. So lock 1 cannot be opened with keys K2 and 5. Okay. So we need to find the number of ways all locks can be opened. For lock 8, it can be opened by only 2 ways. And L1 can be opened by C. 8 8 ways since it cannot be opened by these two, and -1 since it cannot be opened by this key. Okay, for which key like L8 will open. So this will be 7 ways, and rest of the 8 locks can be opened by 8 factorial ways. Okay, so this gives you 2 into 7 into 8 factorial. Just calculate this down and we'll get your answer. Yeah. Yes, guys, come on, tell me. Okay, so let's move on. Why 8 minus 1? I see. We have already opened this L8. Okay, so whatever key will be used for this L8, that key cannot be used for L1. Okay, so that's why we have taken this 8 minus 1 7 ways, and these two. These keys are different. Okay, this is K7 or K8, and this is K2 and K5. Okay. And the two keys used for both of them, they cannot be used for rest of the locks. So that's why we have taken this 8 factorial. Okay. Are you getting it? Yeah. Can we move ahead then? Yeah. So let's move to next question. This is there is a circular track and Brenda and Sally. They start from diametrically opposite points and they run towards each other. Okay, so it's running here. This is running here. Now they first met after Brenda has run 100 meters. So for example, this is 100 meters. This is Brenda and this is Sally. They first met. So okay, when they both have met here, they both together completed half circle. Okay, like first meeting together completed half circle. Happens. They next met after Sally has run 150 meters past their first meeting point. Now from here, Sally runs till 150 meters. This is 150. And then again, Sally and Brinda are here. So see, after this, Sally runs this much and Brinda runs this much. Now for the second meet, they both have together completed one full circle. Okay. The distance. Okay. Now both of them run at constant speed. And then what is the length of the track in meters? So see, what you can understand from here is like for the first meeting point, how much time they would have taken. For example, there is some x time there or t time they have taken. They'll take 2t time. Okay. And they'll have to run if together, for example, this is some p, then this they will run here 2p. Okay, each of them. Okay, since this is like constant speed. So initially Brenda ran for 100 meters. So for the second meet, Brenda will run for 200 meters. Okay, and since Sally here ran for 150 meters. Here she'll ran for 75 meters. Now in this together they ran one circle. So that will be Brenda plus Sally. That is 350 meters. Okay. Are you able to catch up? Yes. Is there some question? No. You all are able to catch up? Guys, I need more responses. We'll be done with this soon. Okay. Just show some energy. Okay. Um Next question. Okay. So we have this ABC as right angle triangle. Okay. ABC. And BC is the hypotenuse. And this is 12, this is 16. Okay, so you all are aware of the Pythagorean triplets 3, 4, 5, right? So by that logic, this has to be 20. You all are aware, right? Yeah. Then we need to find what is the minimum time in minutes required to reach hypotenuse from A at a speed 15. So minimum time would be running perpendicular to it. Okay, that's the minimum distance, right? Because even if it runs this way, this will become hypotenuse. Okay, that will be more. So the length of this perpendicular, this will be, we can equate the area of this triangle. This gives you 48 by 5 kilometers. And minimum time will be divided by 15 kilometer into 60 minutes, since we need it in minutes. So this will be Forza and this will be somewhere around 192 by 5 minutes. That is, I think 38.4 minutes. Getting this? Got the point? Yeah. This is ladder now. Yeah, this is kind of that ladder problem only. So here Zara's weight is in kg is 250% of Zara's. Okay, hypothetically, I'm assuming that Sarah's weight is 100 kgs. Okay, obviously this is not possible, but I'm assuming hypothetically. Then Zara's weight becomes 250 kgs since this is 250%. Now Zara joins a gym and changes her diet such that her weight becomes half of Sarah. So half of Sarah in next 3 years. 3 years, this becomes 50 kgs. Okay. Now, if Sarah's weight remains constant, okay, this is very drastic change. So Sarah's weight remained constant. By what percentage has Sarah's weight decreased during this 3 years? So by what percent? So it decreased by 200 kgs. So percentage you can easily calculate. This is 80%. Is it fine? This is very easy question. You should do it in like 30 seconds. स्त्री है वो कुछ भी कर सकते हैं हाँ बिल्कुल. Okay, this is very simple question. You should like do it in 30 seconds. Okay, now next question. So what is sum of coefficients of the expansion? Okay, so if you are aware, you guys know binomial expansion, right? We discussed. I have missed it 250% more than Sarah and got it wrong. Okay, so you need to avoid this kind of silly mistakes. So yeah, sum of coefficients of expansion. You are aware of binomial expansion, right? We discussed previously also. Like this can be written as n x to the power n e to the power q2 x to the power n minus 1. Okay, something like that. So if you just plug in the values, we need to find the coefficient. So that will be 6e0. The coefficient here will be minus 2 to the power 6 plus 6e1 minus 2 to the power 5, and just solve it down. Okay, this is easy. You guys can solve it. Okay, it is a simple calculation. You should do it in your first round only. Yeah, you'll be able to solve this. 2 to the power n क्यों लग जाएगा, बाकी सारा also this is also you need to solve. मतलब ये 62 61 ये सब भी सॉल्व करना पड़ेगा. ओके, ठीक है. Should I leave it? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, now the strength of an acid solution is S percent if 100 ml of the solution contains S grams of acid. Each of these three vessels A, B, C contains 500 ml of acid, and this is the strength. Now, I think there are three transfers. So what we'll do is we have this A, B, C vessel, and this is okay. 1 second. This is acid, so and this is amount strength. Like this is the S grams of acid I'm considering. This is okay. 1 second. This is solution and this is acid. And there are three transfers. Okay, so let's see. Now what has happened is that initially they all contain 500 ml of solution. So this is 500. This is also 500. And this is also 500. And strength is 10%. So 10% means in 100 ml it contains 10 grams. So in 500 ml this will contain 50 grams. This will contain 100 grams. And this will contain 150 grams. Okay. Now for first transfer, 100 ml of solution in vessel A is transferred to vessel B. So this becomes 400 ml and this becomes 600 ml. So it will have the same proportion, but for this it will be 100 plus 10. Since 10 gram got transferred, so this will be 110. Okay. Then for the second transfer, after first transfer, this remains as it is. Now coming to the second transfer, 120 ml of solution in vessel B is transferred to vessel C. So this becomes 480 and this becomes 620. And this will be, see, out of 600 it is 110. So out of 4, this is 110. So out of 480, this will be 110 into 600. Okay, so that gives you 88. This is 88 grams. Okay. And 28 grams is transport. So 150 plus 22. So this will give 172 grams. Okay. This is per second. Now, per second, this remains as it is. Now, finally, 155 ml is transferred to vessel A. Now, minus 155, I'll have to do 620 minus 155. This gives me how much? I think 600 minus 150, that is 450. And this is, I think, 470. Just check. I think 475. Is it fine? 465. Sorry. Yeah. So this is 465. Now for 620 grams, this has 172 grams of acid. In 465 grams, this will be okay. You are able to follow this. Now I think this is 155 threes, this is 155 fours, okay, and you can cancel this out. So this will give you 129 grams. That means how many grams is transferred? 43 grams. So this will be 40 plus 43 equals to 83, and this will be plus 155. So this will be 555. Is now the amount in ml of acid in the resulting solution in vessel A, that is 83. Are you able to follow this, guys? Yeah? Okay. So this was also like little bit tough question. Don't pick it up in first round. Okay. Now let's do next question. So three cars will travel from A to B, and these are the speed of three cars. And first car begins its journey at 9. Okay. So this is considered this is A and this is B. So at 9 a.m. A starts and it travels for 2 hours. So consider this arrives at 11 a.m. This is A. So in 2 hours, this will cover 20 kilometers since it's traveling at 10 kilometers per hour. Then the second car starts at 11. Okay, this is moving here, this is moving from here. Now when the second car will overtake. So for example, it overtakes here somewhere. Okay, A and B. Now B will travel, suppose this is x kilometers. So B will travel x plus 20 in the same time into like divided by 20 x speed. This will be equals to x by 10. Okay, since they are traveling in same time duration. Okay, so this gives you 10x plus 200 equals to 20x. That means this is equals to 20 kilometers. Okay, are you getting it? Yeah, fine. Now A and B, so the time duration, this will be equals to 2 hours. Okay, for A, since it's traveling at 10 kilometers per hour. So this will be 1 p.m. now. Now the third car starts when second car meets the first car. That is at 1 p.m. So at 1, C starts at 1 p.m. Okay. Now when does the third car overtakes the first car? So let's assume that it overtakes somewhere here. And this is A and C. So let's assume this is y kilometer and this will be y plus 40. Okay, this is 20, this is 20. So y plus 40 by 30 equals to y by 10. This is fine. And this gives you y 20. So this is equal to 20 kilometers. So for A, it will take 2 hours again. So that is equals to 3 p.m. So they'll come together at 3. Okay. Are you able to follow? Yeah. This is easy question. You could have attempted it initially. You just need to calculate. Okay. So if the S is the sum of all 3-digit numbers that give a remainder of 5 when they are divided by 11. Now what is the remainder that S gives on division by 7? Okay. So all 3-digit numbers, that will be 11k plus 5. So the first number will be after 99. Okay. So for example, 11 to 9 plus 5. That is 104. And the last 3-digit number would be, I think, after 90. 11 into 90 plus 5. That is 990 plus 5. That is 995. Okay. So the number of this is like these are 90 numbers. So you know this first number. Now the sum of all this S will be equals to 90 by 2 A plus N. Okay. So you can identify the sum and then remainder that it gives after division by 7. You can easily calculate this, okay? Just need to solve it down, okay? This is easy. Okay, okay. So let's move to next question. You'll be able to solve it, guys. Should I move to next question? Yeah, cool. Okay. So a string of length 8 centimeter is tied to this nail B at the corner of the square and a pencil is tied to the other end. Okay, so this is a pencil, right? To this thread, this is a pencil, and the string is used to trace an arc. This is the arc traced, and area inside the circle, which is not inside the arc. So users need to find this area. Okay, this one. So this is very easy. Area of square arc. This will be 10 square, and this will be 30 by 360. You know theta by 360 into pi r square. Easy, very easy, okay? Yeah. In the previous question, number of digits should be 82, right? One second. Mm, Which question you are talking about? This question. The number of digits, I think they'll have to be. See, we'll just do this. 995 is equals to 104 plus n minus 1 into 11. And that will be, this will give you, this gives you 981. Sorry, 891 by 11. This is equals to n minus 1. So 11 8s are 81 is equals to n minus 1. Okay. Yeah. I think we made a mistake somewhere here. Okay, this will be 90. Sorry. 11 into 90. And this will be 19 minus 9 plus 1. Sorry. Yeah, this will be 82. Very sorry. Yeah. Mm, okay, so you are done with this question. You'll be able to solve through this. You just need to plug in the values and solve. Okay, let's move. Okay, now there are two series up to 100 terms, and these are two arithmetic progressions, and we need to find the sum of 71st to 90. Now, if you assume, like if you observe both of these series, you can see this is increasing AP and this is decreasing AP. So the sum of like both of these two, this is 496. Like first term of both the series, this is 496. Second term of both the series, that is again 496. Okay, like 1 plus 495, 5 plus 491, and it goes on to that. So this is very easy. Like sum of all the terms, respective terms in both the APs, that will be 496. So sum of 71st to 90 terms in both the APs. So that will be 20 into 496. Isn't this very simple? You're getting what I'm trying to say. You can just multiply and get the answer. Okay. Is this fine, guys? Yeah. Okay. So I think we are done with quant.